back like we never left. What is good, everybody? If you are new to the channel, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Weav, and here on my channel, we coach you on 3 different aspects of your daily life. First, on your personal growth and development. Second, we continuously push you forward as you continue to grow professionally in your careers in business and entrepreneurship. Third, we always help to build, maintain, and nurture long-lasting and more meaningful relationships. Today, we focus on the importance of stopping your excessive overthinking. We go through a few strategies you can use to help you cope with your daily situations. Now, if you don't know much about me, I don't like to waste time and I'm ready to get into it, so let's do that right now. Don't get too deep. It leads to overthinking, and overthinking leads to problems that don't even exist in the first place. Albert Einstein was once quoted as saying, "We cannot change our problems with the same level of thinking that created them." And we are creatures who think about everything, aren't we? We think about our jobs, about our bills, about our kids, about our relationships with friends, family, or a partner. The wheels are always turning because we have so many moving parts to our lives, right? But excessive overthinking, it's different, right? Now, most of us have had experiences where we can't stop thinking about something specific, no matter how hard we try. We continuously pick apart the situations to see what could we have done differently, or we try to analyze the fine details of the situation to figure out what it all means. We do what I call situation replay, where we think, I should have did this, or I could have answered that question like that. But none of these things help us with the problem, and it doesn't help us solve said problem. None help us to move past and make productive processes in the situations we place ourselves in. So you're probably asking yourself, well, how the hell do I get rid of my anxiety and obsessive nature when it comes to thinking about the same situation over and over and over again? Well, there are multiple steps to this process. The first of which is you have to recognize that excessive overthinking is completely different than problem solving or planning. Problem solving and planning are active ways at helping you cope and strategies to get you by. That means you are actively trying to find a way to fix and make your problems better, not worse. But your excessive rethinking situations, analyzing them, and replaying them without forming an action plan or feeling a sense of resolution is not beneficial to your progress. Sometimes simply recognizing that what psychologists would call ruminating or excessively overthinking situations, it can be a helpful step towards decreasing it and getting on a different mental track of constructive problem solving. Another important part of the overthinking process and how to get rid of it is for you to stop fighting your thoughts. I know that might sound like something that's counterintuitive to what we're trying to accomplish, but it's not. Your acceptance of your situation allows for an increased effort of coping with the effect your overthinking is having on you. If you're observing your thoughts in a non-judgmental way, simply meaning thinking it's interesting that your mind is repeating something rather than getting frustrated with yourself for not being able to stop it in the first place, those excessive thoughts and thinking might decrease in being so frequent for you. The best example I could give you is how you constantly think about a breakup. If you have ever had a hard breakup, it's difficult to not think about it, right? But that battle most people experience is the simple fact that they get angry with themselves for continuously thinking about their lost love, instead of accepting it as something that is a part of the process and not forcing it to pass through your mind, but just living and taking it moment by moment, day by day. The next step is for you to talk to someone about the problems and gain new perspectives. You know, sometimes we get so self-involved, we try to be so independent, so strong as an individual that we get caught in our excessive thoughts because we're looking at the situation from a skewed perspective. Sometimes just talking to a great friend, a close family member, watching a YouTube video, reading a book about it can help you. It is sort of a stress release in a sense. It's a way for you to talk out the situation and allow for new ideas about it so that you can move on and deal with it better. Just be aware that doing so too extensively, revisiting the problems too many times, can make your problems worse. The goal isn't to keep revisiting the problem. The goal is to have the conversation once or twice, gain new perspectives, and then find productive ways to spend your time. And here's Here's the other thing that you should add. Find a way to help create positive emotions. This moment of you obsessively overthinking might seem hard to cope with, but it's particularly harder when you stay stuck in an excessive thinking cycle. But if you can find a way to add some positive emotions, reading or watching something funny, listening to more upbeat music, even briefly, it might help you to look at your problem differently or in a lighthearted way. You can tame your overthinking habit if you can start getting a grip on your self-talk. That inner voice that provides a running monologue throughout the day. The ultimate goal is to use your time, your thoughts and creative thinking, your purposeful life to allow you to live a life of happiness, not misery. The way you do that is by constantly reminding yourself how amazing you are. We all have an innate ability to show our strength when we need it most. I know your situation may seem bleak. You may feel as if your ability to grow through this given situation is beyond your reach, but you have to learn to trust yourself. Trust those instincts that tell you what is best for you. The ones that you're suppressing, trust them and believe in the power of self. You got this. As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in today. And if no one has told you this already today, I appreciate you. If you are new to the channel, I appreciate you tuning in today. Before you head out, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification and become an official part of the squad. I'll be back with a new video soon, but in the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired, and as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.